Fang stands strong second hit, now cancels to trigger or super. This lets him get an easy reaction confirm into high damage off of a good poke. Fang moves quite far forward for the cancel, so your combo routes work until almost max range. Crush Counter Stand Fierce has a longer launch if it hits mid-air. The hitbox of this move isn't good at all for hitting airborne opponents, but if you see it happen incidentally, you can juggle a light Sotoja or something pretty easily. Mid-air connect, Crush Counter Low Roundhouse was also changed so that it juggles properly. You don't get a combo afterward, but it hits properly versus backdash. If down towards Fierce hits airborne opponents, the two hits will now combo. This is mostly quality of life rather than being really useful, but again it can chase backdashes. Crouch Jab is now +4 on hit. Now you can link it to itself or stand jab. Amusingly, from point blank, this perfectly sets Fang up for the delayed jab to stand Fierce link. Also, the extra frame means it now combos into EX Sotoja and Light Ryobenda, so it's his best light normal for canceling, and his 4-frame punishes are massively improved. After 6 years of balance patches, Fang can finally combo a low short into a knockdown without spending a super. EX Nishikyu launches opponents higher on mid-air hit. I think the idea is to give Fang reaction juggles into Sotoja, especially after anti-airs. You can now cancel all EX attacks to VT1. You do get a few new combos with this, but none of them are really better than things Fang can already do. So it's mostly just useful on block. Light Sotoja is now +5 on hit. You're much too far away to combo out of it, but it's still very nice because it means you get to keep your advantage. Your immediate buttons will now counter hit theirs. Fang's weird fly thing now has 4 landing recovery frames instead of 9. It's not a big deal since it already has standard landing recovery if you cancel it to an air normal, but it's strange that it was ever that long. VS2 now whiffs 10 frames faster, making it less risky to attempt. When it works, you're left pretty close and +6, so you get a nice meaty sequence on them in addition to the V-meter damage and poison. Additionally, you can now V-trigger cancel it on hit. Most of the changes this patch are things Fang should have had since the beginning. The crouch jab change is really strong. VS2 actually has reward that's finally approaching the risk. Overall, things are pretty nice for Fang players. Thinking back on Fang at release, he was a contender for bottom 1, and the consensus back then was that his kit simply didn't work properly. But now he has a really unique playstyle that can tear you to pieces more so than almost any other character if you're unprepared. It was nice seeing him slowly come together.